Legend of Total War here with part 9 of my Total War Attila Age of Charlemagne Let's Play campaign as the Kingdom of the Franks. Alright, so previously we've been focusing on two fronts, dealing with Iberia and Italy. Both of which not really providing a hell of a lot of resistance. But we're at war with the Taifa of Valencia, so we should actually take them seriously and go and kill them. The problem with this war, though, is that they have two regions in separate provinces, meaning that it's going to be hard to consolidate those territories. I don't really want to establish another vassal because, not even another vassal, another military ally. To be honest, I somewhat even regret having this one, although they are hitting these guys. These guys have a tendency as well to abandon regions. I don't want. So it's going to take a long time for that to grow back. I maybe shouldn't have brought them back. Alright, anyway, let's head to Guadalajara. Or if I was... See, I know how to pronounce that because I've heard it before. If I had read that in the first place, I would have called that Guadalajara.
On the move. Journey completed.
So like I said, I can pronounce something correctly if I've heard it before. I have definitely heard of Guadalajara. Okay, so... we're going to hit them here before they build up their forces. And over here, I guess we're raising another stack. We can certainly afford it.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people. We need good fighters.
So it's not a problem. I mean, the stacks don't cost us that much. And we need it to be able to maintain public order out here. Stop revolts. The public order is pretty good, but that's probably because of military presences. Yeah, 22. That's okay. Just give it a little bit of time and we'll fix it. Christianity's going to surpass Islam. Alright then, so this region's fully grown now. What do we want here? This is bountiful, but we've already built the farms. I guess there's no real benefit in building the trading post. Is there sanitation here? Yep, okay, so we can go ahead and build the surface mine. What about this? Plus 10% wealth from agricultural buildings and industrial buildings. Will that end up making me more money? Let's see, wealth plus 30%. 30% of that would be about, let's see, 10% of that's 448, so 150. And then again, another 150, so 300. Doesn't affect commerce. See, it doesn't really increase our income by very much, does it? Since we don't have any industrial buildings here, it really wouldn't come in handy. If we did this though, 400 wealth from industry, but also squalor. Squalor's not going to be that big of a problem. What else? We don't really have anything else we could do, unless we wanted to put a siege engineer here, but I mean I could, but I don't really need it. I'll go with that. I mean, we've got the sanitation there, just do it. Because they only go to level 3. We'll need to start upgrading these to level 3 soon if we want to upgrade it to the next level. So we've seen that East Aquitaine is going to end up being the richest region, richest province, because we've been able to reduce the corruption by a huge amount. And there's still more. Oh, hang on. There is still more we can do to reduce it. Of course, we need to get things to level 3, which just takes time. Here we go. Alright, so looking at East Aquitaine, there's still a lot here to grow it. Okay, if we build this, is that going to provide us... Well, it will help with growth. Is there food here? There's plenty of food, it's not a problem. So yeah, let's build that. Get that little bit of extra growth, so that we can expand this and develop it further. Since it's not going to be corrupt, we should try and make as much money as we can. So, going from level 2 to 3 just provides one extra levy spearman. It's not a lot. So yeah, there's plenty of food here. Okay, go for it. Now that we've got loads of money coming in, we can actually afford to purchase the expensive buildings. Moving on. Alright, we've just reached the final level of Imperium, I think. What is that going to give us? We achieved none of the bonus objectives. Okay. So, political cane, yeah, let him have it, it's fine. So, for this one here, for Europe Reborn, we need to take 110 settlements. So... That's like, it's guaranteed. But the thing is, if we take 110 settlements, we don't need recruitment capacity. Research that. Yeah, that's not going to happen by the time we take it. Maintain at least 90% public order across all provinces. That's not going to happen. Because what happens when you take the fucking settlement, the 110th settlement, it's not going to have 100 public order. That's fucking stupid. Well, whatever. Typical of CA. Not thinking about what they're doing. Same with that. Like this, like those regions that have heaps of public religious influence. It's going to be very hard to deal with that. Have an income of at least 75,000 talents. By that point, why would we even need to reduce the corruption? So it's like, alright, whatever. It's just some silly shit in there. Alright, so we need to build that. That'll come in handy as we kill these guys, which we're not doing just yet.
Ready for battle. Forgive me, but I cannot. Let them curl, I cannot.
Get over here before they... Okay, good. We should be able to beat this. Doesn't seem too difficult.
Besieging settlement. Ready for orders.
No need to fight it manually. If the odds are in our favour, we've seen that auto resolve. We'll do just fine. And it ends up saving us 40 minutes. So shall we bring back the Taifa of Toledo? I don't think so. I'm going to occupy the settlement because revolts are going to be a problem.
At your command.
Yeah, let's repair this so that we can fix up. The wealth here is poor, but we can still make a reasonable amount of money from the farms, so we'll keep that.
Ready for orders.
We'll need to go back at war with the Caliphate of Cordoba, which means I'm going to need another army because we just, yeah, we've got the money for it, so it's okay.
At your command. Soldiering. It's a good life. Come, fight with us. It is a great and glorious thing to
So they'll be ready in 5 turns. We'll leave that guy behind to maintain public order here, and then of course come down over here and finish them off. They don't even have an army now. They'll probably be willing to accept peace, but it's time to finish them off.
Ready, willing, and able.
Okay, that'll make it easier to maintain public order here. So the instability's gone. Religious differences will go down over time, slowly. Get more public order with that. Is there enough food? No, not really. So with meager fertility, best not build any farms. It's just not going to make any money. That'll cause sanity. Okay, we're not even taxing this region, so don't even bother with that right now. We could turn this into... We could build a hospice here, but like I said, if we have a look at this, it's only going to affect 3 regions. If we build it in Leon, it affects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others, including them. Yeah, it seems to me like building it in Leon and in Al-Andalus will cover all of the provinces in Iberia. Septimania, yeah, it's covered by we've got one in Septimania. So that's covered by, okay, yeah. Like I said, build slots are precious. We need to make sure that we don't waste them. Yeah, so there it is. Public order's pretty good, so don't need to worry about that too much. Looking for more things to reduce corruption from. Right, we're best to just go through the list rather than go through them manually. Try and find where we can build the upgraded galleries. So what's it called there? The tribunal. Yeah, we'll get to that one eventually. So this region is poor. How corrupt is it? It's not that corrupt. Probably wouldn't be making that much money through farming, but it does provide us with more growth. So get that. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this one. Just leave it be. Let's keep going. Okay, I've got sanitation here, so we can upgrade this. Level 3 will require more sanitation though, but that's okay. I'm sure this will one day be a very rich settlement. It's already actually quite rich, so building these things up is going to be useful. Here we go. Actually, now go with the manor because it does provide extra wealth from agriculture, and we do have agriculture being built. Public order is going downhill here, largely because of religious differences. What else can we do to get rid of that? I suppose building churches on the frontier will help. If we had more money, we should upgrade that. Not a particularly rich settlement. Let's have a look here. So, still quite corrupt. Can't really do anything about that right now. With meager, we're better off getting rid of that. It won't make any money. And we're better off just building the trading post. So which region? Obratarts. Yeah, we need to build the abbey here. So that'll be available soon. We'll get to it. Alright, let's nothing else to do, let's move on.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so is that our 7th governor? Or did one of our governors die? No, we can get another one. Let's put him here. Let's put him in Toledo because that's probably going to need it the most when we leave. I've got no money. But we've got this guy here, he's a statesman. He's 21 years old. Oh, that's his son, Pepin. The heir. Okay, well, you can become... Okay, you can become a governor. Why can't he become a governor? Okay, there we go. Putting games in there. And let's have a look at him. Good, nasal helmet. I was hoping we'd see that there. Alright then, let's move on.
My lord wishes to be...
Yeah, it's time to wipe him out. These Frankish separatists are supposed to be at war with the Duchy of Toulouse, but they don't do anything about it. Disease is spreading. It's not good. Got a food shortage up here. Why is that? Because I built something, or... Oh, because I destroyed the farm. Well, the public order's okay for the time being. It'll take a long time for it to actually revolt. And if we build one farm somewhere else, it should fix it up for the most part. So we just need to take another region.
Ready for battle. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
So make our way down here before they recruit a new army. And you
Ready for orders.
can stay here and recruit that army.
We need good fighters. Soldiering. It's a good life.
I think in the previous episode we didn't fight a single battle manually. We just didn't need to.
Ready for
Spain's
battle.
fertility is not particularly good. Alright, can we leave this? 'Cause I'm thinking about going to war with a taifa of, what are they called? Badajoz. Start taking this. It's just time to take all of Hispania. It takes time. So I want to get them on the border of the caliphate, so that when we can hit them, we can hit them with these guys and them at the same time.
We hunger for battle.
I think we can afford to do that now. Let's get down here.
You have further orders? Ready for battle.
Yeah, the public order's okay, but it's not being taxed yet.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
But yeah, at least it's under control. I don't need to tax. There's probably no money here anyway. Yeah, don't bother. Got to reduce that corruption first. Takes time to build that up. Good, look at that corruption go down. Very nice. Okay, now what about over here? It's been a while since our war with the Duchy of Provence. We could probably go ahead and do it again. Smash them up. No one's going to care. Heaps of people hate them. We would... Okay, the Lombard separatists. We could easily attack them.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Yeah, public order here is sorted now. Let's do this.
Hunger for battle. Let them cower like kennelled dogs. Besieging settlement. Ready for orders.
Keep that expanding. So when we take this, we'll probably see our income go down. So it was at 17,500 something.
We hunger for battle.
No, it went up by a very small margin. Maybe the corruption's reached its upper limit. It won't go up any
Let
higher.
them cower like kennelled dogs.
One way for us to tell is if we exempt this region from taxation, will it go back to what it was before?
Ready for orders.
It's a little bit higher. So I think our corruption has reached its upper limit. It's not going to go any higher than this. Which is weird, because I know I've seen it on this game have 100% before. Oh, these are different provinces. Well, whatever. Actually, leave the siege engineer there.
Ready for battle.
disband one of these. That'll help us
Ready to
with
serve.
attacking Venice.
We hunger for battle.
No, not that. A byword for cruelty. Oh, look at this. Public order -3 all provinces. This tends to happen when you loot a lot. Oh well, that happens.
Ready for orders.
Still, we're able to maintain public order now relatively well because we've built up enough of the monasteries. So you can see, the carriage is actually providing public order, but that's for whatever else is providing public order. Maybe there's some characters out there that actually have some bonuses to public order. Don't know. Okay, this region here is considered good fertility. Yeah, get rid of this. And I think after we've dealt with all this shit, we'll hit the Lombards as well. I mean, why not? They hate us, they're not trading with us, might as well kill them. They've only got one region left. Actually, they like us now.
I give you welcome. Let the Lord God smile upon our meeting, so that all...
I'll accept this because even if I betray it, I only lose a little bit of reliability. And I'm not going to attack them just yet.
Greetings in the name of our...
Commander.
So you should probably force march a little bit closer. Even if you are exhausted, you need to be able to back him up in battle. It's not like Rome 2 where they get ambushed if they're not in the proper formation. So yeah, I need you over here to keep... No. Just need to keep an eye on what's going on out here.
How can I help? I don't rest.
Borders a lot of regions. Better to spread our wealth. I reckon what we can do now is actually destroy this food trader because it doesn't make a whole lot of money. It would actually make more money if we were to get the... where is it? The treasury. Because if we increase our wealth in this province by 10% and in all adjacent provinces by 20%, that would be... yeah, a lot more. See, 10% of that, or 20% of that's already like 2,600. And then it would affect 1, 2, 3, 4 other provinces. One of them being East Aquitaine, which is already incredibly rich. Alright, what to build now? Just, I guess, I'll just start upgrading some of this stuff. Make preparations for when that tech is available.
Ready for battle.
What's this? Oh, that's our first bit of olive press, so that's useful. Good for, very good for food and for the resources. But I don't know if we probably actually won't need that at some point, just because we'll have plenty of food and we won't be able to sell it once we're at war with everyone. It doesn't matter, just leave it. Moving on. So that's their last region. Looks like they're going in there to try and defend it. Asturian separatists. Okay, well, whatever.
Commander. Commander.
Money's going up nicely. Time to make our attack here. If we use a night attack... Nope.
None
That's
will
okay.
escape.
He'll come in,
We hunger for
and I don't think we'll need to fight this manually.
to victory.
no units lost. Very nice kill ratio, and I will not liberate them. I will loot the settlements.
Commander.
So that's long campaign victory conditions met, but we're not done yet.
Ready for orders.
Now, there will be a revolt here eventually, so someone's going to have to stay behind. We'll declare war on them soon. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, the Duchy of Provence actually has got quite a few troops out here, but this walled settlement, you know. That being said, we smashed it up. That'll be alright. Maybe we should repair it. Well, that would defeat the purpose of looting it. Okay, I don't need 2 of these here. Get rid of one of them. This region here has... Yep. Probably don't need any fishing wharfs now. Tavern, I don't need that. Get rid of it. But actually, before we do that, maybe... Some of my priests have died. Well, I guess now's a good time to get them. We don't really need it. Oh, I can use it to transfer over to other regions. Okay, so... Get the youngest one.
How can I serve you?
And it's a free level up, making him a little bit better. So get ourselves another spy.
Heaven be praised.
And another champion. Or assassin, is what they're calling it now.
I am a champion of the Lord.
And then get rid of it. Don't need this now. Right, so we finished these texts. Where's that corruption building? It's here, Council Hall. So now we need to go through, get the Cathedral School. And then we should be able to research the judicial power. Yep. So it'll be 23 turns before that's done. Which is roughly 5 years. Close to 6 years.
At your command.
Good, we can make it there. Okay, what I want you to do...
Ready for battle.
We want to stop this guy from recruiting, so we need to attack him.
Hunger for battle.
But it will draw out all their forces, which probably isn't going to be that big of a deal, but let's see. Yep, cool.
At your command. We hunger for battle. Let them cower like kennel dogs.
And that pretty much wipes out that faction.
At your service. As you command. I am done.
So yeah, going for Dread. Might as well.
Ready for orders. Your next command.
Okay, we can probably go ahead and make this attack
Ready
now.
for battle.
Oh, I've gone straight to unreliable.
So be it.
Well, whatever, I don't care. Probably because I had a treaty with them, peace treaty, which I didn't hold for very long.
Settlement.
Oh well, I'm not reliable now. I was never reliable in the first place, but now everyone knows about it.
At your command.
Yep, smash all this up, don't need it.
Ready for.
Let them have Leon, and then we'll take Leon off them when once we're finished with the rest of Iberia. Problem is being unreliable. Watch all my trade agreements dissolve now, which unfortunately I do make a lot of money from trade. Not as much as I make from taxes. I've for the most part really fixed up my tax income. It's not a lot of money from cloth. Just wondering if perhaps we should build something else there instead. No, I just leave it. Because cloth is only worth 1 apiece, it's crap. Just get it for the sake of it. Is that supposed to be here? Was I supposed to destroy that ages ago? I mean, there is a bit of agriculture here. And industry. So yeah, okay, I'll leave it. I think this region over here is a little bit of public order issues, so it might help us to build that. Oh, hang on. We need to destroy one of these. So this is considered very poor, so... I think I'll destroy this here. Because I want to build a mine here. Well, that'll fix up the public order. I think, yeah, there's a little bit of a problem with food. So I can't upgrade that. But that's okay, we're sorting it out. What do we need? Average wealth. And I'll tell you what, we'll build that for the time being. Okay, moving on.
I am a shadow. How can I serve you?
I'll just pick random stuff because I don't care.
For battle. How dare they stand before me?
Huh. I'm not coming in to help. Hell no. But then again, we've only got the one unit here. Well, how about this? How about we fight this battle manually? We're really just observing on this battle. See who wins. We've only got the one garrison ship. Doesn't matter in the slightest if we lose. In fact, it's probably for the best if we do lose. It will if the Lombards lose, because then we'll attack them. Hit them with their pants down. I don't give a shit. We're unreliable now. Who gives a fuck? The biggest concern, though, is if we have to deal with Britain, which, of course, I don't have any troops up there. Which, if I need to, now I can hire some. I can hire some more armies. Now we can't ram in this, so this ship is literally worthless. Like 5 archers while it's raining, no, worthless. If we had the access to ram, we could actually do something, but nope. Maybe best thing I could do is maybe try whistle shot them when they're engaged. It would probably be in our best interest if these guys did lose. So don't forget, these are all just transport ships. I've got the only naval vessel here. Okay, it's beginning.
To the oars! Set oars! Our ally is under attack from the enemy!
The problem here is that we need to use whistling shot in such a way that it's only going to affect our enemies. Which probably isn't going to happen.
Attack, you worthless dogs!
Reduces their melee attack. It's also doing it to them as well. Oh well, I don't care. Actually, it might not be in our best interest to shoot at all, because it might be best if these guys just kill each other. Don't worry about the route, let them actually wipe each other out. It's funny watching this. Whoever wins, it does not matter to me who wins at all, because these are both my enemies.
The enemy have destroyed one of our ships!
No, it's one of their ships.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle!
Suppose we could just watch this in cinematic mode. But then we don't really get... It doesn't look that good. And this tells us more information about what's going on.
To the oars! To the
Here's the thing, if we can waste some of their ammo on just our piddly little ship here, that might help our allies a bit. Keep using whistle shot because why not? Well, they're going to catch us. Our ship's not particularly fast.
Moving out! To the oars!
Nope.
Move out!
It's looking pretty evenly matched at the moment. But if I had to guess, I'd say that the Lombards are winning. If I had to guess.
Move out! To the oars! Our general is being attacked! Keep him alive!
Could have filled the water. Sucks to be you, cocksucker. Fucking hell. Jumped into the water. Naval battles are fucked. You really do not want your oh, I got caught. Doesn't matter. You really don't want your transport ships being caught in a battle like this.
Our allies have lost their general. They are
Okay, maybe they're going to lose
Nothing
now because they
remains
just
of
lost the
this
general.
unit
But
now.
he's in combat as well, so he could end up dying. Still, it does look like we've got more allied ships out here than enemy ones. But like I said, it doesn't matter to me, whichever wins. I commit no troops to this. Oh, 5 men and a boat, who cares? Just to really observe this. Thing is, we've got the enemies of today fighting against my enemies of tomorrow. So do I care who wins?
Have
Nope.
returned to the battle.
Let's speed this up. No, we actually
Gods
won.
have seen us victorious this day.
Cool. No point in just let that be done. So they didn't actually lose that many men. They lost a third of their forces. We'll take a ransom, obviously. Don't need replenishment for one boat. Their large-ditch effort seems to be to try and take Ravenna. What the fuck is this guy doing? Because the little fucker over here is sneaking through. He's going to hit Lugo. Now, Lugo is a level 2 settlement, so it's got... what's its garrison? 5 units. Can it defend itself against 8? It should be able to, considering they're not even at full strength. Alright, let's head down here. Just one army should do it.
Laying siege to the settlement. Let them cower like kennelled dogs. Ugh.
Yep, loot it.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle. At your command.
So they're out of territory now, so you might as well come over here.
For battle.
Get rid of them. Because that'll wipe them out. Okay, let's be done with this faction here. And then we can prepare another attack on the thing is Cordoba soon.
Ready for battle.
Except the fact there's probably going to be a revolt here. Maybe I should have looted that as well, but we'll be fine. Alright, destroy this shit. Don't need it. Yeah, get rid of that. Prefer to build them in the minor settlements, unless the minor settlements have a lot of extra stuff in it, which they've got some. I mean, I don't really need to build that olive oil now. One is enough. I mean, unless it is lacking in food though. Okay, so we've got the Lombard separatists here. I'm assuming that they'd be at war with the Lombards. Yeah. I'm going to assume that there's still going to be some more clashing going on over here, and I'll attack them when it best suits me. Let's get the Duchy of Croatia here. They're Christian. Okay. We'll kill them all eventually. Don't need that. Very good fertility. Need the things. Also, don't forget to utilize this guy here. Yeah. Let me turn off the fucking phone. Don't contact me, bitch. Alright, so I bet some people think is that how he speaks to his wife? That wasn't from my wife. Alright, so you stand here. There'll still be a revolt. Okay, this needs to be destroyed. Destroyed. Grapevines are good. Public order, money, and wine, but are we even selling off that wine now? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're not selling it all off, so we need another trade agreement. We're not going to be able to get one while we're unreliable, because we broke a peace treaty pretty early on into the peace treaty, so that's not likely to happen. Alright, so this one over here, we've got a Vila. We don't need that. Don't need this either. Now, did corruption here go up at all? Nope, it's been going down. Good, it's very rich. So we can now build these up even further. We don't need the public order, but since this region is essentially, it's almost corruption free, we'll get quite a lot of wealth out of that. Although an extra 100 from commerce, costing 6,000 to build, it will take us 60 turns to make a return on investment, and that's if it was 100% tax rate, which it isn't. So the return on investment on that's actually really low. Then again, there are a bunch of things coming through that will increase wealth from commerce. But still, there's other things we need to build. Public order is going a little bit downhill here. Need to build this up. It's not particularly a rich region. It's never going to be that rich because it only borders one other faction, or another province. Don't need to do that, but good to keep things under control. Well, I'm not really checking them out that much. So this region is poor. 4 is okay, so we can upgrade that. So there's some sanitation here, so we can go ahead and build this. Maybe convert that so we get a bit more commerce, because we've got the got sanitation, so that's not a problem. So we don't need the food. There's plenty of food there. Yeah, but only just. Well, as we take more regions, make more farms, it will increase the base food, so it'll be fine. So yeah, getting rid of this. And maybe upgrade that. It seems like a lot of the things that I'm building are not really going to provide that much benefit as well. Mostly just throwing money around. Okay, we're all done here. Now we just need to consolidate these territories for a little bit before our next wars begin.
At your command.
So they're getting ready to make an attack, but that's only a half stack. We could destroy it. I mean, they've already made this mistake like twice. They're going to make it again. Then again, AI doesn't learn from its mistakes. Okay, so they're going to go in to do this. How are they failing this time? Well, decline the attack. They got wiped out. Oh, I see. I don't even know what happened there, to be honest. Oh good, they're finally getting rid of this fucker. And of course he retreats ages away. Finally it's gone. God, worst ally ever. They're making this attack because they've got no other choice. That's preferable over starving. For me at least. Because I will have to go chase them around. Finally they're gone. Okay, there's a few rebellions imminent. I need to know where they are exactly. So, where's this? It's not this one, it's... Yep, that's going to be a rebellion. That's okay, we can deal with that. Over here, that's okay, we can deal with that. And at Toledo, here, which is okay, we can deal with it. Good, no problems. I can move here. Need that repaired and converted. Right, you come down here now. Should we betray them? Now's the best time to do it. They've got the whole province. And only the province. That's all they've got. They've got the thing of Leon. We make a bit of money from them, but still, I need the region. I need the province. Or maybe we should get rid of the Caliphate of Cordoba first. The Kingdom of Asturias is weak. Let's kill them. Hang on, there's going to be a revolt here. We haven't consolidated this territory. I'll need to take Palma. Palma will need a navy to hit that. Well, luckily we can afford a navy, so let's do that. Doesn't have to be a great navy, just any old ship will do. So what's this? Heavy bow ship.
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
Yeah, whatever. I need enough ships to be able to take it. I wonder if I should build a proper fleet here. Like if we converted this to being a shipwright. What does it give us access to? Artillery, ships. Could make a proper navy out of it. Alright, you know what? It's about time we do make a proper navy. There's no techs out there that we really need for that. So, okay, repair this. And then we'll need to convert it. So what do we want there? This region's poor. Doesn't need growth anymore, so it makes sense to build that. Got sanitation? Yep. So no problems. No more growth needed, no problem. Dog's about to go barking, just a warning.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so Ravenna is pretty much fucked. Oh, not Ravenna, the Lombards, I mean. And as long as we keep one army in Venice, we'll be fine.
Ready for orders.
Okay.
We take this settlement!
Lost a lot of money out of that deal, though.
Besieging settlement!
There will be a revolt. Okay, no one else borders us. Okay, that's cool. So you need to stay there. Could bring this guy down, because public order here is actually pretty good. There's going to be a revolt here, so taking this and looting it seems like a good choice.
Battle!
Barely lost anything.
Ready for battle!
The case for auto-resolve is so strong. Good, so the Lombards are fucked. My reputation is going to take a long time to heal from this. But I'm at the point of strength where I can afford to do that. I mean, they left themselves wide open for attack. Of course I'm going to hit them. Hit them hard. Goldsmiths, yeah, we'll keep... Look at them, they build so much crap. So, we'll destroy this and then build a hospice there. Destroy... Let me see here. That provides food, wealth... Yeah, we need that because that's salt. And it provides food. Quite a lot of money as well, actually. It's a good building. I probably don't need the wine market. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So this region here, what's it called? It borders 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a good one to build the hospice in. I don't know if we need to build one. I don't think things spread off into Sicily, although I'm not certain.
Ready for orders.
Can we get rid of them? Yep.
Leave none alive!
Best we just eliminated them right now.
Your orders?
So the Lombards will be gone, and all that'll be left is Lombards. Hang on, let me get rid of them as well.
Destroy them!
That should eliminate the faction as well as all of their agents, so they won't like go and eat anything.
Fleet
Now, what was the theme of Sicily as well? Okay, no, we didn't wipe them out. They must have another force somewhere. They're right here. Let's see if we can get a peace treaty with them, because I didn't want to go to war with them.
Speak if you must.
No, we're too unreliable now. Because they control the Mediterranean at the moment. We have no navy, but we will have one soon. Yep, break that. Not a great return on investment, but there's not really a hell of a lot else to build. So there's no sanitation here. I wanted to build that, but we need to build the. We need to convert this one out of money. All right. Been saying I want to do this for ages, so let's just where is it? Cancel that, and let's actually make this investment and just be done with it. Then we need another build slot. I probably don't really need the wine trader. I could always rebuild it if I need to. We need sanitation. So this fishing port. How much food have we got here? We probably could convert that, but I'll leave it there for the time being. Upgrade that. Because we may need public order soon. And that's the end of our money. So how many regions do we have now? We have 83. And of course we have heaps of money. Okay, which regions are we not taxing? Just one, Galicia, which can now be taxed, I think. But maybe it's only being taxed because he's standing there. I'm sure we'll keep it under control. Alright, I want you to actually come over here, because when it comes time to betraying Kingdom of Asturias, we want to hit all of these settlements all at once. You've got the artillery, so you're going to hit Leon. There's going to be a revolt here, so you just need to get rid of that first. Okay, moving on.
An end to talk. The people will be pleased to add your lands to our domains.
This is not good because they're on our border. We have no armies there. So the Papal State refused to join our side. This is the problem with unreliability. So have I now done myself a disservice? Are they going to make an attack? They didn't. Alright. Even throwing money at them might not work to stop this war. I might have to actually go and recruit some more generals out that way. Interesting. This probably benefits me because now I can go and take that without having to worry about them. Possibly. But yeah, I seem to have reached that point where I get too arrogant. Start attacking shit like crazy. So if we have a look here, we're no longer allied to the Papal States. That's fine, I don't care. These guys didn't declare war on me, but I need that region. So Ravenna, how badly damaged is it? It's not that bad. Well, it's a little bit bad. But if they came over here, I'm confident we'd be able to defeat it.
We hunger for battle. Would that I were as swift as the angels. March. At your command.
Okay, well that gets rid of instability, but there'll still more to be had. I wonder if perhaps I should have actually made the attack on them here while the settlement was damaged. Which it isn't. They repaired it. Alright, so the big problem here is going to be these motherfuckers, because I didn't leave anything there. Try and get a peace treaty with them.
In the name of our Lord.
I don't care how much it costs.
Speak,
I don't want them taking any of
do
these
not
territories.
Deceive with tricky rhetoric, false logic, or cloying
Okay, it's
paper.
not going to happen. We need to kill them then. They're probably. I don't know if they're sending an army from here to there, so we just need to take a risk, take a chance.
We hunger for battle. Come, fight with us.
If they besiege Cottbus, at least we'll have a bit of time before they attack it. I'm probably going to need another army as well.
At your command. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious.
We've got the money that we can afford to do this, so it's as long as they allow us time to recruit some troops. We only need a few troops to be able to defend the settlement. But like 3 troops can't defend against a full stack, but if we had maybe 6 or 7, that's much more doable. It's all just about protecting all those choke points.
For death and honor! Kill the cowards! We hunger for battle.
Now we need to develop this province up a little bit more, because we can't leave it until it's under control. Okay, don't tax it. So what are the major problems here? Religious differences, raiding, banditry, that'll all go away. Immigrants go away, devastation will go away, characters won't go away. And it's considered average wealth, so we'll get in some farms. How about you come down over here and help provide public order? Because this region's okay.
Ready for orders.
Okay, I think we can exempt this from taxation. Ravenna has higher walls. Fair enough. Well, that makes it easier to defend. I hope. We could actually get some better troops from here, but still, like I'm quite fine with just the garbage. I don't think they'll make an attack on it, and if they do, it'll be to their detriment.
What do you wish of me?
So, public order's still going downhill there. I don't know. Just don't worry about it. Gotta keep building in these areas. You might actually need to go to war with the Britons soon, so you should prepare your stack. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And I'm sort of just building whatever. Because we lost a fair amount of our income. It's probably, yeah, most of it's trade. It's not been cut in half. But that's okay. We'll take their territories, reduce the corruption, and then it'll be worth even more to us. Moving on. So he's a governor, so he needs public order for the province.
We hunger for battle. Commander?
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that rebellion. My main hope here is that Bavaria doesn't do anything. Bavaria just stays where it is for another turn or two. I'll have enough troops to be able to at least defend against it. Come on. Yes, they didn't do anything. Good. Oh, please don't just lay siege. Okay, good. Because if they if they just lay siege, I don't get any recovery. But if they attack, I can finish them off and get some recovery. Yeah, they're getting ready. Let them try. Another faction dead. Have we got any insight as to what's going on over here? Didn't I hire an agent over here recently? Oh, maybe I was mistaken. I think I had a priest here at one point, and then I sent it. I think it died of old age. I can't see it.
Ready for orders.
Oh, here it is. I've sent it down here, and oh, because I wanted to see what they were up to. Because obviously I don't need public order issues here. Still need time to build this army up.
It is a great and glorious thing to...
Oh shit. It could really use a development. So Theme of Sicily is on its way. If we were to attack this, only 2 of those armies would be able to come out and help.
Ready for orders.
You're in reasonably good shape.
Commander?
He wouldn't be able to make it there unless he force marched. Alright, get over to here.
Ready for battle. Commander? We cannot follow this order.
Not sure. I'll come back to that. Over here. So this province is in good enough shape that we could make the attack. That's not a problem. But these guys over here, this is going to take a little while longer. If anything, we should hit Lisbon. But we just, well, maybe that is what we should do. Right, let's switch these guys around. And you come back over here. Yeah, actually, you stay there for this turn, but you'll go with him eventually. And I'm trying to figure things out. All right, let's not forget about this.
At once.
I think I'm starting to get campaign fatigue now.
Ready for battle.
Okay, Valencia, is there still instability here? Yeah. So the sooner it revolts, the better. I need to get Cartagena, or however it's fucking pronounced.
Ready for orders.
Who's in the best shape here? You are. You're going to trespass on their territory and make the attack next turn. On here.
Gathering supplies. Heaven be praised.
Because we can... I can't see them making any sort of counterattack. Their armies are at Cordoba. And you, if this guy comes any closer, you'll hit him next turn. And then besiege Toledo.
Commander, ready for orders.
We hunger for battle.
Salutations. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
Good, that just gives us a little bit extra public order. Help keep it under control when we're gone. How many more armies could I hire? Just one more if I wanted. So this is good fertility. What do we want here? Is there sanitation? Yep, alright, so build that, because that provides the most money. Alright, I think I should actually raise another army here.
Ready for battle. Are you ready to serve? Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life. Are you ready to serve? It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. Spy, I want you to come down here. I want to see exactly what they're up to.
Salve, how can I help? At your
So the
command.
settlement here, it was at 77% last turn, so it's been repaired. I could repair it on my own, but I don't know. I decided not to. Because I'm confident that even if they make an attack, they still won't win. Okay, just got a little bit of cash left. Plenty of food here. There's no reason why we can't upgrade this. Moving on. Should be able to hit them next turn. Okay, so they didn't make the attack. We got two things out here. I think it's time to repair this even more. If they attacked with 4 armies, that could be actually a big problem. It might be best if we come over here and just sack this settlement just to kill them. Hang on, these guys, they're not standing in the settlement.
Swift.
There's more. Oh, fuck me, there's 6 armies out here. Let's see if we can get a peace treaty with them. I mean, I doubt it, I'm still unreliable.
Speak
Yeah, they're
your
ranked as
terms.
number 2 for a reason.
Give words plenty.
So maybe attacking the Lombards was not the brightest idea. Oh well, they left themselves open.
We need good fighters.
And I can handle this.
It is a great and glorious thing.
And like I said, what's this here? Cordobian separatists. So they're in the middle of the Civil War. We can hit them and kill them pretty easily, I think.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
Make preparations to attack
Get to it, men.
Lisbon.
Call this a garrison.
Ready for orders.
That being said, if we attack this right now, they're still not going to be able to do anything in time. Because their army's there. And they're not that strong, I think. No. How strong are they? They were ranked 3 at one point, now they're ranked 4. They're pretty weak. So the Duchy of Bavaria is considered stronger than them with 16 fucking regions. Holy shit. Alright, yes, I'm gonna kill them.
We take this settlement! Ready for orders.
So our income went down by quite a bit because we're now no longer trading with them. I don't think we've got any trade partners at all. No, we've still got a few. No, that's fine. So good, we get rid of the siege workshop here.
Commander?
Actually, hang on. Before we do that, we can hire a large
Ready for
onager.
orders.
Which, you know, they're a lot better, so we'll get them.
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
Yeah. Public order, there's going to be a revolt here. But that's okay. Still a lot of religious differences, but it's improving. Okay, gotta get rid of this.
On the move.
So silly with their armies. Someone wasn't going to attack that. Leave themselves wide open for the third time.
Hunger for battle. Ready for orders. You will march till your feet bleed.
We can maybe besiege Toledo next turn. I don't know.
Be praised,
Try and get there before their revolt does.
treading softly.
Commander,
Okay, you don't really need to replenish, so you might as well come up to here, because at least if they attack us, it's a river crossing battle. We should be able to win, especially because we've got artillery.
We hunger for battle.
So we'll keep Asturias in our favour just for the time being.
at your command. We hunger for battle, Commander.
I'm leaning towards attacking these guys, but let me just see. How close is Bavaria?
There is more I could do.
Because I kind of want the Bavarians to come and attack us through here where we're strong, as opposed to up here when we're weak. We could pretty much eliminate them in one go.
Ready for orders.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, so I said we needed to think about what to do about this. If we come over here and sack this, we can kill 2 of their armies. I certainly don't want to occupy it, it's basically a death trap.
Ready for battle. We hunger for
Alright,
battle.
so I need you to come over here and besiege the settlement firstly. No, it's still too risky. Like, we won't be able to get away. Whatever damage we take, they've got a slightly better army than us. We've got the advantage here. Let them come to us. Garrison is... Okay, I think we need to actually repair this now. And we're going to need... Hang on, at Ancona, there's no religious building, so build it here. We probably don't need that. Oh, that's okay, we've already got a farm here, so that's fine. We could tax this. Doesn't look like we're going anywhere. So, here we can... Let me just see. I think we should convert to this. How much food have we got here? Okay, plenty. Build that. So, still 6 more turns, and then we get started on this. So it's still got ages to go before we get the level 3 corruption reducing building. Okay, we can build something here, but I don't know what to build. Just leave it be for the time being. Just think if there's anything else. I built this here for a reason. Oh, hang on. What about up here? Hamburg's got one more turn till it's ready. So the abbey here. Let's have a look. Wait, what province is that? This is in Franconia. So I was going to build one in a hospice in Saxony. That'll cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 neighbouring provinces. Franconia will... There's a little bit of redundancy here. But that's okay, there's always going to be some. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, that's a good place to build one. And let's move on.
Ready for orders.
And I said over here we were going to get our shipwright ready, so I'm just going to find something that I constructed and just cancel it. Something expensive though. I just built, yeah, this. Didn't need it right now. Because we were going to get ready to attack them anyway, so it doesn't even matter. What else are we going to build here? I'll actually build the chapel here because I'll build a farm here because the oh wait no the base of the fertility's alright. I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's move on. Still a little bit of money left over, but we'll spend it next turn. I usually like to spend all of my money because it means I've made investments. Unless of course I'm investing it into shit like worthless crap. Like military buildings, for example. Worthless. Good, once again Bavaria doesn't take advantage of their initiative. And neither did these guys. We don't need to attack them right now. If we can just keep them from attacking us, our navy will take away their assets in the Mediterranean. I should say navies, I'm going to recruit more than one. But it's going to be a little while before they get here. Got 3 more turns before I can even start recruiting.
At your command. Commander.
Keep them
We
coming.
need good fighters. It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people. Are you ready to serve?
Alright, good.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, now that army is actually in the city, but I know that there's another one out there. And of course our armies are trash. So, not particularly confident. If they were to attack us here, they would lose. The settlement's still not fully repaired, so that doesn't really make a difference. Okay, now I actually want that converted to here, because I am confident that I'm not going to lose this. Got a good army here, with a really good general. And the legacies here will prevent that from happening.
At your command. Advance. Make haste, men. Ready for orders.
Alright. Well, they made no attempt to defend Lisbon.
Let them cower like
So it's mine now.
kennel dogs.
No.
Ready for orders.
So, the Caliphate of Cordoba has severely shrunk over the past few turns. Let's see if they'll accept a peace treaty now.
I am here,
Good.
then.
And I'm just
Speak
curious
your
if maybe we
word,
should be expanding into
and
later.
be
The thing is, I
sure
don't have
that I
another
find
army to deal with
profit in
that.
them.
We still need to consolidate Valencia. Looks like we've gotten all the regions in that province. Have we? Let me just check that. No. Oh, right. We're missing Palma out here. I was going to say, looks like there was only 2. while there's no instability here at the moment, we still have a lot of problems.
At your command.
You really can't leave Guadalajara. Hang on, convert that.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I think it's time for a peace treaty with them, just because I'm not going to be moving anywhere for a little while.
Be welcome, I suppose. Now speak as you will, and try to be interesting.
Man, you are just the most passive, most retarded fuckers in the game. Thank you for your money.
I am yours to command.
That's what I've always said. Large factions are so easy to bully.
Ready for battle.
These guys are here just sort of waiting for an opportunity to attack us here. But they're not full stacks. If we were to make the attack on these guys here, we'd consolidate this province, and I think we'd keep it under control. Let's do it.
None will escape.
So this is mostly just trash anyway. The bounce of power's not too bad, just with that one army. So we send in the other.
Ready for orders.
Probably best we don't loot this, just in case there's going to be a revolt.
Command.
And also just in case also that there's enemy reinforcements. The Bavarians come down this way. We don't want the settlement to be a complete ruin. So occupy it, and also we get some replenishment by doing that. So there won't be a revolt right away. You'll have to stay here just in case. Okay, destroy this one. This could end up being quite a rich province once it's all fixed up.
Commander.
Let me just see if I can get that peace treaty with Bavaria. I'd much rather attack
Speak
them on
if
my
you
terms
must.
than theirs. And what about these guys?
Speak your terms.
Very unlikely that that unreliability is going to go away anytime soon. How are we going with politics? Yep, we're still good. So you're 48. When are we going to get that opportunity to become the Holy Roman Empire? Or have I fucked that up now? Because I didn't side with the Pope. Now, I don't really care, but I'm just curious. Looking for something good to build. So yeah, this needs to be destroyed so that we can build the hospice there. Hang on, we've got food here. Yeah, there's plenty, so... There's no agricultural buildings, so convert that. Although, probably not particularly cost-effective purchase. Oh, hang on. Have we got sanitation here? Yep. Alright, so we can build that. Gotta keep improving our income. Moving on. We'll just save the money up for next time. Okay, they're on their way now. Well, you lost all your initiative. You should have declared war the moment you intended to attack, because I didn't see it coming. Wasn't surprised by it because I was unreliable, but at the same time, didn't see it coming. Just because you don't see something coming doesn't necessarily mean it's a big surprise. Alright, looks like they're heading to Wurzburg.
We hunger
We
for
could
battle.
probably get over there to try and stop it. Which I think is important because
Ready for orders.
they won't be able to make it to Holstein, and even if they do, they'll besiege it for a few turns.
Men. It is a great and glorious thing. Are you ready? Ready for battle.
Okay, the problem here is that we need this to revolt, so we get rid of all that instability, which is at 13, so that we can leave here. Still waiting on a number of things to repair. I'm not fucking paying that money to repair it myself. Defeats the purpose of looting it. But if there's going to be a revolt,
We hunger for battle.
need to make sure we've got people ready to defend it. Keep them there just for the time being. Okay, so I made my large onagers. We don't need any more than
Ready
that.
for battle.
Oh, I didn't put them back.
Set up the watch.
2 more turns till we start recruiting the Navy. Our income's still good. Obviously, our expenses went up a fair bit recently. It's okay. Now, this province here, there's instability, but the public order is actually pretty good. So what we need to do is actually like raid our own territory, just so this get this rebellion out of the way,
Hunger for battle.
because it will help us with maintaining public order in the long term
Take everything.
and in the short term. Jeez, it's okay. We need to tax it as well. Why is the public order here so good, comparatively? Don't know. So we'll raid that for a few turns and get the rebellion. Okay. Okay, moving on. So yeah, we're at a time where we need some time to consolidate as well, but unreliability makes it hard to get peace treaties. Everyone's very angry at what I did. My reliability rating will come back, which is more than I can say for the Lombards and Provence. So they're getting ready to make this attack. Are they going to besiege it or make the attack? So they just fucking besieged it. That's okay. We can probably sally out. Possibly. Depends on what their units are. Because otherwise they're just going to starve us out for ages. Wait until we start taking attrition and then it's too late at that point. Alright, so what have they got? I mean, they're not really in the best shape. Levy Spearmen. Okay, and this is a, what level settlement? It's just a level 1 settlement, so we can only expect 3 units of reinforcements.
Ready for battle.
Giving us essentially a full stack.
Hear us, Lord!
How are the odds not in our favour? We do it... How do they... Oh yeah, no, we outnumber them, it's just the reinforcing. Okay. We've got cavalry superiority. Oh, these are Avar horse archers. Okay, those are going to be difficult to deal with. Loads of spearmen. Levy skirmishers. Okay, here's what we do. We'll fight this battle manually. It is imperative that we fucking kill the enemy general. We need to maintain mobility. We'll have to get rid of those horse archers, probably with archer, just use our archers. But they've got low-range missile units here. This is risky because they do have the balance of power, but we have a tactical advantage in that we have melee cavalry superiority. Keep them out of the way. No, keep them together. Because when it comes time to kill them, we're going to need all three of these guys. They've got no more reinforcements. I'll have reinforcements coming in from the rear. Stay together. Because if we kill their general, then we can just whistle shot and easily break the rest of these motherfuckers.
Look! Friendly banners!
See, this is a battle worth fighting manually. We need to fight this manually or else we'll lose, obviously. But I'm confident that we can win. We have a tactical advantage. Just not stats advantage. Okay, looks like he just wants to stand out there and wait. That's fine. I'll go out. Oh, no, they're just reforming.
The enemy draws near!
We also need to make sure we've got enough room to move back when they eventually come. Okay, their general's leaving themselves somewhat undefended.
Quickly now!
Okay, obviously we're going to need heavy shot to begin with. Hang on. Get over here. Oh, fuck. No, that's not going to work. This map seems to be pretty small. It's not going to give us much room to move. It's not the end of the world if we do lose, but I really don't want to. Okay, they'll commit their forces soon, in which we just have to run back and hold out the line as long as we can. Because this is a fresh general with a fresh army. Their morale's going to be shit. Like if it was Charlemagne here, we wouldn't have any problem because they'd have improved morale. Okay, get a few volleys in to try and entice them into combat. Shoot this motherfucker right here. Go, 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 go. Okay, get back, everyone get back. Here's our chance, right here. We kill the general, we'll win. Yes, use brace, that's good against cavalry.
Brace yourselves! Advance! The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
Damn, they're shooting at us, but we'll kill them. Kill him surely before anything too bad happens to us. They're not firing at us. Come on, die, you shit. Kill him. Good. Now get back.
Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
Alright. Those of you who are at the back here, whistle shot. One of you needs to flame shot, actually. Him here. Now we charge in there, and we can break them. They should break. Their general's dead. Motherfuckers chasing after us. You need to sacrifice yourself. Don't let our general die. We lose the advantage that we've just gained. Good. See, they're shattering now as well. They don't just break. Run them down if we can, but it's more important that we do this without taking too many casualties. archers cease fire.
Yes, Commander!
Back to heavy shot.
Understood.
Run down as many of you as we can, because obviously otherwise we're going to have to fight them again another day. Yeah, those Avars are going to cause us some problems. We need to get into loose formation here. We're not going to be able to catch them, but they'll eventually run out of ammo. We can easily replace them, so it's not a big deal. Okay, we've got more guys coming in. We need to get prepared. Oh, they got into combat. Okay, good. Get over there and help. Okay, one of you needs to be on whistle shot. Just one. Oops.
The enemy has laid an ambush!
Now we chase after their missiles. As soon as our cavalry get here, we'll fuck them up.
The men are broken and running for their lives!
Bad Tommy, but we're getting rid of those horse archers. Cavalry's coming in over here. They'll hit them in the rear. We've got this. The battle's won. They have no hope now. Without morale, it's over. Oh, look at that. Our guys are the ones terrified over here. Flank them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. God, give us strength! Double time! Yes, Commander!
That's good. With the victory under his belt, that should make him at least a slightly better commander. Hang on, they're going to shoot you. I'm clearly not going to be able to run them all down. Too close to the edge of the map, but we're still going to be able to run down a few of them. Run. Oh no, they're about to rout. Right at the edge of the map, so... Alright, well I'll just pause the recording now as I run them down. Whatever's left of them. Okay, I think I ran down a few of them, certainly not that many. But, there's still a pretty large portion of their army remains. We need to make sure we wipe them out. Otherwise they'll just come back. Yeah, I'll take it.
At your command.
And then we kind of need to get to Holstad.
Ready for battle.
We should have enough movement to get back there as well.
Destroy them.
And then we'll need to hire some mercenaries, get ready to defend against a triple stack.
At your command.
But that's something for the next episode, because we're at 1 hour and 40 minutes now. So the situation's pretty good. I mean, this is a bit of a concern, but we've proven that we can defend ourselves. This bit of a stalemate over here. Yeah, it's all going well. I mean, it's expansion takes time. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 10 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.